So the Season 6 patch notes have just dropped, and we're going to fly through the updates on this one. We're only talking about the Warzone stuff in this video, as we usually do, so let's quickly get into it. So the update's taking place today, and obviously we're going to be getting all the stuff that's in this kind of roadmap, as you can see, but we're going to go through the actual details here. So obviously we're getting a new battle pass, we're getting the new haunting event, which, to be fair, personally I don't care too much about, to be honest, but that is happening. That is obviously a big part of what this update's about. Map updates, we're getting some slight different changes to the Rebirth Island map, which is pretty cool. Also similarly, we're going to get some slight changes in terms of like nighttime modes on the Vondel map as well. We're going to get some new limited time modes as well, such as Purgatory. We're also getting Flying Shipment. We've got a couple other things in here as well, things like scare packages, but this is all falling under these new events and different power-ups, as well as we're kind of used to with all these different haunting events. We've then also got a Zombie Royale mode, which is what we usually always get, and then we're also getting some new skins as well, weapon camos should I say. So that's some of the ones right here, which do look pretty cool actually, to be honest. We've got some more Warzone rewards. Again, this is partly with the skins and camos and all those sort of things, but again, nothing too important here that I think is really useful information. This is all like new content stuff, right? When it comes to gameplay adjustments, we've got loot refreshed, we've got upload until contract, so this is the slight changes here. We've got daily challenges, the number of kills required to complete fortunes keep daily challenges being reduced, so that's going to help out a ton with some of those challenges there. We've obviously got new weapons coming. One's a light machine gun, which is the cast-off LSW, which we'll make a video on later today. And again, we're going to get a new battle rifle, so 2 fully automatic weapons, which is ideal. Basically, some new rifles that we can use, so hopefully they're really good and they're actually usable. And then not everyone's using the STG and the same kind of weapons we're using currently at the moment. Then we've got some new attachments. We've got the X10 Bonate suppressor, a large caliber suppressor for with an integral laser for tactical low profile action. We've got a compensator as well. We'll see how that works out, but I like the fact that we're getting new attachments in this game as well. It's quite good because it adds additional kind of changes to the loadouts with this game. Obviously we get a new underbarrel as well. We'll see how that goes. So it makes it possible to sprint and fire at the same time. That could be broken, especially actually along with the changes that we would get into the new Warzone. So I'm not sure how this is all going to integrate in, but this is a cool idea, but we'll need to see because this is going to be really broken on SMG. So this is something we need to look out for, right? This could be really broken on SMGs and shotguns, for example, as well. Very, very broken there. Then we've got new aftermarket parts. So we've got the Jack Salvo for the Cat AMR Sniper. It's going to fire anti-material rockets. I don't know if that's useful or not, to be honest. Jack Lance, which is going to be for the MX Guardian shotgun. That fires 3 ballistic rivets, 1 per magazine rotation. We'll need to see how that works out. Usually the aftermarket parts are not that great, to be honest, so I mean I don't really hold any hope for these ones either, especially since it's near the end of the cycle of this game anyway. Jack Volstrom for the Stormender launcher, high voltage electricity cycled through copper coils, discharge on a lethal bolt. Okay, great. Basically is additional launcher. Weapon adjustments, so the main thing we always talk about on this channel here. Mid to far damage range increased. Near damage increased by 1, so there's not really much of a buff to the BP50 here. It's a pretty semi-decent weapon anyway, so a slight buff to this, to the Jack Ravager kit, which is that SMG kit, could actually make it a viable SMG choice, to be honest, right? Max damage increase, oh my god, there's nothing there. Mid damage increase, yeah, again, nothing. God, this is not looking good. Headshot modifier for the MTZ, this is okay, again, not a massive enough increase. STG, this is going to be getting nerfs across the board pretty much, yeah, as we pretty much guessed, because it's the only assault rifle worth using right now. So basically, instead of buffing every other weapon, well, they're just buffing them for damage range, but again, that is probably going to just be in line for the new game coming out soon now. The Jack Patriot conversion kit, max damage range is increased, near damage range increased, again damage range increases. So again, when it comes to the assault rifle meta or long range meta, doesn't really look like any changes here, to be honest. The STG got a nerf, so we'll need to see how that plays out, but every rifle might just be trash now, to be honest, from the looks of it. Then we've got some battle rifle changes, and we've got some decrease to the recoil on the Cronin Squall, and increased aim firing stability. That's actually a buff to this gun, and a pretty decent one at that as well, so it could mean battle rifles are slightly better than assault rifles to use. Similar idea with the FTAC Recon, but this one's not fully automatic, so just keep that in mind. Lockman got the same treatment, and TAC V got a decreased aim down sight penalty, so it's going to aim down sight a little bit quicker, and aim firing stability is going to be a little bit better as well. By how much, we don't know yet, but if it is by a significant amount, again, this could be two good choices now for the Cronin Squall and the TAC V, so battle rifles could be the better choice now. Moving on into submachine guns now, I'm quite surprised to not see the Static and the Superi on this list for a nerf, because they're pretty much the only two guns worth using right now. But we do have the AMR9, which is actually a semi-decent choice at the moment. The RAM9 is actually pretty okay as well, but they've both got some slight buffs here, mainly to damage range again, but that is what it is, right? This is all we're getting right now until they integrate all the new weapons, I suppose. The Jack Protein conversion kit, headshot modifier decreased, neck modifier decreased. I don't know if that was even broken in the first place, but again, the RAL LMG getting a nerf here. And then that is pretty much all the changes. We've got a slight change to the speed as well. Rank play, general changes, nothing much here. Unlock new rewards, again, just new rewards. Nothing too crazy here. Fixed a menu performance issues, causing parties to disband. UI performance, cool. So there's nothing much here besides these weapon changes, to be honest, and the new guns that are coming into this game. So hopefully the new guns are pretty good, because every other gun's going to be absolutely trash, to be perfectly honest with you, at this current state. And the meta's not changing too much at all either. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, because we will be covering the new weapons as well as the integration stuff when that takes place. And thank you very much for watching.